So I don't know if you've heard, but Kajabi just did a major rebrand. And I'm not just talking about their new colors and new logo. No, I'm talking about their whole approach to the online content marketing and content creation space. So let's dive into that. My name is Carl. I'm a UX professional helping you to design your online course for maximum impact, both for you and for your students. So let's dive in. So first, I want to show you a little bit about what the new rebrand looks like just on their homepage. And then I'll take you inside my Kajabi account and you can see how it's changed and how I think this can help you as somebody who might be considering using Kajabi. And then I want to give you a little bit of insight from a kind of business strategy into why Kajabi is doing this and why that's a good thing for you. So you can see they've changed colors. Now they're not using that blue anymore. So this Kajabi hero shirt that I have is now obsolete. I need to get a new shirt. In addition, they've got a new logo, but they're still honing in on that kind of core message of you can do all of these things for your online course or online content creation monetization business with one platform. And that, I think, is still going to be key to their brand, but they're expanding into kind of the different types of products that you're able to monetize, and they're focusing on what it means to be part of this creator economy. And stick around to the end because I'm going to get to that. So now let me show you what it looks like in my Kajabi. So as far as the layout goes, it still looks fairly similar. Color's a little bit different. The boxes are, a little bit different size, but overall it looks the same. However, things are different when you go over here to the left-hand menu. Dashboard still the same, but let's look at products. Okay, and you can see something new here, which is in addition to courses, coaching, and community, there's also now a newsletters and downloads section. So I want to show you what those look like because I think it's really interesting and has some cool implications for what it means for your current or future online business using Kajabi. Newsletters, you can see a test one that I made here. This is Kajabi trying to go after the kind of Substack market, if you will, where people can pay to have a newsletter delivered to their inbox. It's more than just, here's a blog article or here's an email. It's actually something that can be highly polished and designed, which this test is not. But then it gives you lots of insight into what that kind of looks like. And you can see, if you look at the preview, that it appears on this kind of backdrop of the website that is already there for my online business. So this is like the website that I use to host all of my courses and kind of the course catalog and library and things like that. And so any kind of post is going to show up within that environment. So it's already, pre-branded and fits all of the brand guidelines that I've already set within Kajabi, but it's something where it feels more connected to me and to my brand than if I just had something on Substack or Medium. So it enables Kajabi to kind of get in on that business model that it hadn't really had before. And I think the same is true for the next one, except it's not trying to take business away from Substack, but instead I think with this one, with this downloads, it's going after Gumroad. If you're not familiar, Gumroad is a website where you can just offer just digital downloads, almost like Etsy or something, to your audience, instead of having to create a course and add downloads to a course or deliver the downloads via email, which can be kind of clunky. Instead, you've just got an actual download as a digital product. And you can see I don't even have any files here, but I can come back and edit the product that I've made. I can have multiple offers for it. And I kind of show you what it's like to make a new one if I want to make a new download. So it's got this easy to use, familiar user flow for you to be able to create the product and add the files, and you can always come back and add them and edit them later. But what I think is really interesting is, once again, similar to Gumroad, they have this option where you can let customers pay what they want. That's something that is kind of, I think Gumroad is known for, and the fact that Kajabi is trying to make their own version of it to kind of keep everything in-house is really interesting and gives me lots of opportunities in order to monetize all of my teaching and knowledge and content in ways that weren't available in Kajabi before. And I think that's really exciting. So in the product section, that's what we've got. We've got two different new products, newsletters, and downloads. But what about this? This looks a little bit different. This looks a little bit different. What's in here? If you look over here, you can see that some of these sections are the way they used to be with payments and offers and things. But now you're able to track your payouts and invoices from within Kajabi. And I'll tell you why this is a game changer and why it shows how Kajabi is committed to you as the course or content creator, and how it makes Kajabi even more valuable than it already was. In the past, when I wanted to check my payouts, I would have to either go to the platform where the payouts were delivered to, and that's either, in my instance, PayPal or Stripe, depending on which one the customer, the student selected when they bought. And now I can just manage that here within Kajabi. It's still got all my bank account information that I can manage. So I don't even necessarily have to go to PayPal or Stripe. And it's the same thing with the invoices. If I need to send an invoice to a customer, which I've had to do in the past when they stop, a payment plan, or they need to change their credit card information, something like that, I would have to go into Stripe and try to find everything in all the menus and send them an invoice. And now I can just do it right here within Kajabi, where their customer information is already stored. So the fact that these two new areas are also added makes me really excited for where Kajabi is headed in the future. The rest of this is basically the same. Everything is still the same in here. The only other thing that's new, not that it wasn't here before the rebrand, because it was here, but new in that I haven't done a lot with it, is the Creator Studio. So if you want me to test out the Creator Studio and give you my thoughts, then let me know down in the comments, and I can do a video about Creator Studio. But now I want to shift gears and kind of show you why Kajabi is doing this and what it means for you as a current or future content creator who's trying to monetize your content and your knowledge. They're calling this page the reality check. Kajabi's whole focus here is that they're going after a lot of these, what they call social platforms, and how the social platforms are trying to take a lot of the monetization, profits away from creators and not give them a lot. Especially if you look at something like TikTok, where creators make only $6 for every $100 that TikTok makes, things like that, and how creators create while platforms profit. And so this kind of shows the shift in Kajabi's mindset to say, hey, we're not just here to help you sell your online course, although that's how we got started, and that's definitely something that we're really good at. But we're here to help you monetize your knowledge and your content in all other ways, and not just online courses. And as somebody who does have a lot of content and wants to be able to monetize that and help people through the knowledge that I'm able to share, that makes me super excited. And it's always been about building an email list. Kajabi's always been able to help you do that, because email is still the highest converting and highest profit kind of ROI of any type of marketing. But you're able to use Kajabi now to monetize that email list and help your audience in new ways that you weren't before. And you don't have to be split between a bunch of other platforms if you don't want to be. Like I talked about with, you don't have to have Substack now. You don't have to Gumroad. You can just do all of it within Kajabi, right? And so they're also focusing on this kind of views don't pay the bills. If you go viral, it might give you a little bit of money, it might give you a little bit of exposure, but overall, if you get to keep all the revenue, which Kajabi lets you do, since you just pay monthly for Kajabi, and Kajabi does not take any percentage off the top, right, of the sales that you make. There's other course platforms, that I've looked at, and some of which I've tried in the past, and it's like every sale they're taking 2% or 5% or 10%. And it's like Kajabi doesn't do that. And so they're doubling down on that to say, hey, we want you, the content creator, to not only get all of the profit that you deserve, but also to own your own content, right? Because right now on these other platforms, if it's TikTok or Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever it is, you are just renting that social platform. You are not owning that platform. You might own the content that you make, but you can easily be kicked off of that platform, and then you lose that audience, or you lose some of that content. And so that is something that I think is really important for creators, myself included, to be aware of. I mean, you're watching this on another social platform. You're watching it on a video search engine called YouTube. And even though I have this channel and I have several other channels that are larger that I make money through, and I help sell my courses or sell other people's courses through affiliate marketing. I don't actually own my YouTube channels. I'm kind of renting it. I think the channels like that are still good in order to help build an audience, but as far as keeping the audience and maintaining your ability to monetize your content and help people through what you know and what you say and provide value to them, seems like Kajabi is going to be the best way to help you do that, even more than it was before, which is hard to believe since I've been using Kajabi for several years, and I'm always impressed with how much they update things, how much value they bring, and how much it's been able to help me grow my own online business as well. So you might say, well, Carl, I really want to try Kajabi. How do I do that? Well, if you go on their website and you start learning for free, things like that, you're only going to be able to get a 14-day free trial, which is nice. But if you're trying to create an online course or test out all of these different features with these digital products or podcasts or communities or things like that, 14 days is not really a lot of time. So if you sign up for your trial of Kajabi using my link down below, I will send you my free ebook on how to maximize your online course so that it actually has an impact and creates optimized student outcomes and therefore optimized profits for you. You'll get that free ebook, and even better, you will get double the free trial. You will get a 30-day, you get a whole month free trial so that you can test out Kajabi and see what it can really do for your current or future online business. So if you want to get the free ebook to help you design and maximize your online course, and you want to get 30-day free trial for Kajabi, and you can see all of the new stuff that they've added on top of the great platform that they've already been iterating on for all these years, then click the link down below and I will send that to you, and you will get 30-day free trial of Kajabi.